Hello and welcome. We're getting started today on whatever this move is called, squats. Full body strength training. I am so sore at this point. Welcome to day 13. So extremely sore just to even do this small move. My hips, thighs, glutes, hamstrings, everything feels like it's on fire. But I'm just going to keep doing the moves until I get my sequences done. Oop, catch your balance. So yeah, we're gonna speed this part up just a little bit so we can get through the moves. They're getting increasingly effective, is what we'll call it. They're effective. So yeah, we do our best not to think about it and just to do the move. But it is more than a notion. But I can say I can feel the difference in my muscle structure. I can feel the difference even in my walking. I feel more empowered. I feel stronger. I do have so much better energy such better energy when I actually go on my walks. I can feel the difference in how my body is changing, even though I haven't quite, with the naked eye, have not just been able to see such a huge drastic difference yet. I know that's going to come with the intake change and just giving myself grace and doing the workouts and keeping my movement going until that part gets sorted out. We're getting ready for the floor exercises now. Another full body move, total body move. And actually, he didn't ask us to do that overhead thing, lying down. That's just something I added in because I had forgotten what the move was. But yeah, by the time I finished, I was like, yeah, I really, really feel it more than normal. And then realized, oh, there was an extra something that you threw in the mix. You didn't need that. Or maybe I did, but it wasn't required. But I did extra anyway. And then this is going in for another round. What normally happens is I'll turn on my timer because, sometimes it's 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a full 1 minute. So depending on what the assignment is, so I'm not just out here in la la land just doing the moves until eternity. I turn on the timer. So I generally will have to go back and forth to the camera to turn it off and on because then the timer and the camera and the moves are all on the same device. So when you guys see me going back and forth doing the crab crawl back to my workout mat, that's what I'm doing. And this is rotation number 3, so we're almost done with this specific move. Yep. I'm doing the crab walk to the back. So we can go ahead and get the next set of moves done. And actually, I don't mind these. These are like a little bit of a break because it feels like play. It doesn't feel like the grueling, exhaustive move like the other moves feel sometimes. Some of the moves you get started and you're like, okay, yeah, this feels really good to the body. It feels good to move this way, to feel these muscles. Other moves are like, oh dear Lord, how many was that again? Just 2? You got to be kidding. Some of those moves feel everlasting. But this is actually one of the funner ones. And I feel like I'm decompressing my spine. I'm kind of loosening things up. I'm having a little bit of fun. And getting the workout that I need at the same time. So that one's not so bad. This one is, I don't know if it's my favorite, but the stretch on the inner thigh and the stretch on the glute of the opposite leg, I could feel them. They're very intentional, these moves. I can feel them. So, especially already coming in, I've been sore for the last 3-4 days, trying to loosen these muscles up again after doing the frog moves and the jumping that I had done, and the fire hydrants and all the other things that you guys saw on, I don't remember if that was day 10, 11, maybe 12. Can't remember. But they're in there if you guys want to go back and take a look at those. So now we can't just be fine on one leg, one fine glute. Like you got to serve the other inner thigh and the other glute as well. Equal opportunity glute and thigh work. So going in for another round. Stepping it out, keeping one leg stable. These aren't so bad. I suppose if I had to do this for a whole 2 minutes straight per repetition, it probably would be an issue. But they weren't so bad. So I don't mind these. I don't mind these in comparison to some of the other moves. So overall, I'm kind of enjoying the workout. Happy that I'm getting them done, and not only am I doing the work, but praying that the work works. It used to work so fast in times past, and suddenly now it's like, dear heaven, like, haven't I already been doing this for a whole 6 weeks? Literally, the food, because it can't be for lack of working out, literally the food. So try not to be too irritated with that and just say forget it, because I know if I say forget it on top of all this working that I'm doing, if I weren't to do anything, God forbid, again, I don't want to be rolling down the street. Not Snoop coming to my mind. But I don't want to be rolling out the door because I've lost my neck and my belly's all over the place because I didn't over expanded my body. So I'm just going to keep working the work, and then I'm going to have to eventually just be excited to do the work, because it has no choice but to work, has no choice but to actually yield a result. If I just keep doing it, if I just keep going, it makes no sense to do all this work, get this sore, be this frustrated, be this consistent, and then stop. And who knows, probably, how things go. The day you stop, it was the day before you start to see gains, or the week that you stop, that next hour or two, or that next couple of days is where you get your breakthrough. So, it'd be so great if you could just work out for 2 days and just jump fine. It would be great. Don't quite work like that. So we're just going to keep showing up and doing it, and do it well, and get the results that we want. Cannot give up on it. Just got to keep going. And what's crazy, like I said, I love being in the gym. I loved working out. Notice I said loved, because I'm not loving working out, if I'm being honest, right now, because I feel like it's just taking me so much work just to get back to where I just was just a hot second ago. But I'm not going to get frustrated, because this is day 13, and we just getting it done. We're making progress, although I can't really fully see the type of progress that I was hoping to see this far in, because again, I'm not just working out these 13 days. I'm also, sometimes I'm going on 10, 15, 20K walks in addition to this, and I'm doing 2 days that I don't record some days. So literally it's the food. So I may have to take this to the next level, because if I get to day 20 and I'm not seeing what I want to see, I'm going to have to take some more drastic measures. I am still doing the coffee. I told you guys I was going to do the caffeine first thing, because I heard that also helps kind of jump the body. So I'm doing a cup of coffee or a cup of tea in the mornings. But I know it's the food. I know it's the food. So let me just not even placate as if I don't know why this is happening. No, it's the food. But you would think with all this working out that, they try to tell you in these commercials, no, I can eat donuts and I eat ice cream every day. Really? Because ain't none of that working. And I don't even eat ice cream. And I ain't had a donut in months. I'd love a donut. Like, what? How? These men, man. Ooh, these men on the internet, it's just so simple. All you got to do. No, not for women. That ain't all I got to do. That ain't it. That ain't it. So now, yeah, I'm out for my walk. Today is only a 30-minute cardio. So I'm not going to be out here trying to make it to my 10K steps. I did make it to 67 or 68. I'll stitch it in here somewhere. But at the end of the day, just trying to get it done, seeing some of the pretty sights. But thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. It's always a pleasure. And yeah, 20 pounds down, that's the goal. Like, share, subscribe.